Awesome. What's up, babe?
Hey everybody, welcome to Castle Hives. We are headed to NAHBE. So we got here to the North American Honeybee Expo and set up here with QueenRightDial. But let me tell you, this place, as you see, is utterly massive. So everybody, I'm walking around the trade show. Now we have Lawrence here from Black Mountain Honey. This is his very first trip to the States. What is your initial reaction to being here in Louisville at the North American Honeybee Expo?
So it's brilliant. Thanks for Kamon for inviting me here. Like, I cannot get over the scale of the place. So we got a beekeeping show in the UK that I went to last year that had about 2,200 people. Similar amounts of people, probably only about 5% of the size and the actual scale and the magnitude. Like, I genuinely just cannot get over how big it is. Not only just like the marketplace or the vendor bit in here, but all of the different rooms and the conference bits. It's really, really cool. But yeah, really, really excited to be here. Love your products. I'm just really happy to kind of be in the States and see what it's all about.
This is none other than David Burns over here. We'll talk to him in a little bit. I had no clue this thing was even sitting here, and I walk around and I look. Dude.
Just play all day, man. I love it.
Oh my God.
You know how many times I could have sold this right here?
I knew that Ricky was making me some observation hives. This one here is going to get set up in my, honey house, so that is amazing. This other one over here is going to go with me to the markets. I mean, this is just amazing. Ricky's wife paints this stuff. I am literally floored. I mean, that is such great.
There's always a new thing to learn here there, but I have a great.
We are walking in day 2. They have complimentary coffee over here. It is wonderful. All right, we are going to walk through here just real quick, showing you all just some of the vendor space. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. How'd day 1 go?
Oh, it was nuts.
Yeah.
It was nuts. Yeah, we actually sold. These are the pre-sold stuff.
Wow.
So
Yeah, nice.
So we are about to start an interview with Dr. Cameron Jack. We just had the world famous Mike Berry, but he doesn't want to say hello to me.
I went over there.
And he did not want to shake my hand. So we're not going to talk to him anymore. But we'll talk to Greg. He'll shake my hand.
Hi, Brian.
But,
nice to meet you.
Let's.
How long do we keep doing
He's
this
gonna.
for?
I don't know. That's getting a little
Getting
creepy.
weird yet?
Yeah, it's getting a little weird. It's getting a little creepy. But let's get the interview going.
Let's do it. And we got special guest, Dr. Cameron Jack, joining us here at the StreamTeam booth. Good.
What do you think of this place?
oh, this place is awesome. And it just wouldn't be the same without Brian being here.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
thank you for making it that. The expo would not be the same if this man wasn't here. It would be a flop.
He's
so
crazy.
you made it.
We're here with, I'm going to get it right, it's Michael. So what do you think of this place?
Just freaking amazing. This is huge. I love it.
The North American Honeybee Expo.
It's packed with amazing vendors.
Yeah.
You've got excellent people to come chat with. You get to see your heroes, and you get to meet a whole bunch of other new people. Great lectures. It's all really well put together.
Yeah, awesome. All right, we have found Dr. David Peck.
The inimitable.
Showing off cool new products, showing off cool old products. Folks are getting deals.
Yeah.
It's really a lot of fun to be
Yeah.
here.
Brian, my friend, glad you showed up.
What's up, man?
Oh, I thought you
So-
said it to Varroa or something.
Well, I was going to put this to Dumb and Dumber. You got to watch this because Mike Berry's going to get something. So he has no clue.
Yeah, and I go over there, you're not there. The guy tries to sell me these dials. I come over here, you're busy. I go over there when you're talking to somebody, you're making a video and you exclude me. This is nothing but problems out of this guy.
Today is all about the world famous Mike Berry.
Brian's got some.
It's about you today, Mike.
But hang on.
Hold on, wait.
Are you truly the world famous Mike Berry?
Mr. Ed says so.
Okay.
World famous?
Well, here we go.
I got people around the world that watch me.
Okay, all right.
There was a quick back history. You tend to go by a certain nickname occasionally.
I go by a certain name.
Yeah, what was
Yes.
that?
What the heck was that?
I know where you're going with that. I can tell.
I'm
there's an
lost for
acronym
words
for
at the
it.
moment.
What's the acronym?
It's called SDWT.
What's that stand for? What's that stand for?
Silver, diamond, white trash.
You know the way you.
So listen, you guys have done so much for the community and beekeeping community. I just want to do a little something for you guys. You give so much to us. I want to give something to you. So, Bruce, I made a hat for you.
Wow! Look at that.
Yeah. Brian, I made one for you as well. Of course, you cannot leave out.
Wow! Look at that. Isn't that cool?
I also made one for the stream team.
Nice.
What?
And of course, you never ever can leave out the world famous
Look!
Silver, diamond, white trash.
Wow!
We're not worthy.
We're not worthy.
Look, that was good. Nice.
Look at that.
It's like a new.
There we go.
I love it.
I love it.
That is awesome. Look at that.
And then we see this right here, this right here is the Pure Hive from Premier, dipped by Greg from Nature's Image Farm. Makes it the ultimate box, and then we put icing on the cake when you put a QueenRightDial on the front of it. See? See how that works right there?
We're walking in. This is day 3. So here we've got the setup for accessible beekeeping. What I love about this, now I saw these before, but Ricky Rourke with Horizontal Bees built this setup here so it rotates. So anybody that, if they're in a wheelchair or whatever it is, you can rotate this down when you're doing your inspection. So awesome work right here. Terry is not here yet, but Guardian Bee Apparel, I'm telling you what, this stuff, I have these gloves right here. I'm curious about, the shorter ones, but the benefit of these longer ones is they protect the sleeves on your jacket. Guardian, it's great gear. You cannot go wrong with this stuff. So I'll put links and everything down there. But if you're looking for suits in that, right here, Guardian has John Hill. So I have an extractor.
Yeah.
I got a heated bottling tank coming.
Unbelievable. That's
Yeah.
the only word to say, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just a huge deal. It's amazing energy, right?
Oh,
Energy
yeah.
and
Yeah.
excitement and engagement, and it's just incredible. Flat on.
At the start of day 3, I'm catching him for 10 seconds.
And I'm getting ready to give my presentation in an hour.
David Burns.
I'm pumped.
In 10 to 15 seconds here, tell me about the North American Honeybee Expo.
It is overwhelming.
Yeah.
Overwhelming. Because I started beekeeping 30 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And there would not have been 80% of the items you see in here. 80% did not exist.
Yeah, yeah.
We would have
Yeah.
not even had, we could have put everything in beekeeping in a tenth of this room.
Yeah,
back
yeah.
then. So it's
yeah.
amazing. It really is.
Yeah, yeah.
Was not a part of the business until he retired from the sales business.
We have the same statuses, but we also included the coloring, exact coloring of how you mark your queens.
Oh, okay.
So when you look at the dial, and in theory, because I know you're kind of in my area, in theory right now, if you had this on your hive body, you would have a mated queen, I would hope,
Yep.
and a 2023 queen.
Yep.
Now, spring hits, you get very busy, life gets you busy, okay? Let's say when you eventually go in, you see swarm cell, all right? Now in the middle here, so you couldn't do that here, we have a sticker, the I, the F, and the T, inspect, feed, or treat. So you could get a marker, dry erase marker, check in the I that you know you have to inspect on whatever the date is. So then you'll know. You don't have to look in a record book. You know right here. When you go in, you find your mated queen. Well, you flip that back. You turn this up then to 2024. Now, we took it to another level. Plop that right in there. Use the same exact screw. Dial it to whatever it was. That way it's on here for reference. So technically then you have the date. You wouldn't even have to mark this.
Okay, so what it is, well, this is actually the 2-queen version. It's 2 of those hives back to back with a divider in the middle. So this lets you run a 2-queen hive system without needing to lift these supers off every time you go to inspect the hive. And so the way we did that was, if you look inside, there's an observation panel and there's these frame guards. The frames in this hive sit on top of the box rather than down inside it. You also see there's a rail.
Slide them.
Yeah, there's a rail on each side, and then these protect the ends. So what we've done is we've limited where the bee can walk on the end of the frames. So now it's possible to slide these out.
Guardian Bee Apparel. If you are in your apiary and you need a guardian,
I know
this
one.
man is your guardian.
I know one.
Now, excellent stuff. I can't say enough about this. He's got the different gloves here. I know the purpose of these longer. I love them. So if you guys need anything as far as protective gear, Terry here. The dude will take care of you. So
You're too kind, man.
no, you can tell it is lunchtime. Wow. Anil.
What's going on, man?
Oh crap, he's coming. He's coming. I gotta go.
Hi, it's Kamon Reynolds, and in today's video, we have identified a crook that has gotten at least 2 blue ribbons, and we are fixing to apprehend the crook. Jason Crook, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, Kamon. How are you? What?
Congratulations on some blue ribbons. Congratulations, Brian. You guys have had a stellar area over here. And so let's show us the QueenRightDial a little bit, would you?
Yeah, sure. I can show you about what the QueenRightDial is. It's a post-inspection system. Really allows you to take and inspect your hives and at a glance you can look across to see which ones need attention. You be able to set the status of the queen based on what you see from your inspection. If you don't see a mated queen, you can correct that with the mating dial. We can show you that in a second, but you also can mark the year of the queen. So our colonies right now at home look similar to that. Mated, last year's queen. You can also mark on here when you need to inspect, treat, or feed. You put a date with an erasable marker. It just gives you all the information a new beekeeper or even a commercial beekeeper is sending a crew out to the field saying, touch these hives, touch those hives. You don't need to worry about it. Now, let's say you don't have a queen. You can use our mating indicator to determine, based on when you need to. You can take a frame of eggs, drop it in that colony, set eggs. Today's the 6th. You can see you need to come back on the 13th, and you need to stay out of that hive until the 29th. Most new beekeepers go in it too often after they put that frame in there to check it, and they've disturbed that process when you really should do not disturb the process. So really we're trying to teach people to, we found a problem, Brian and I, we collaborated and said, how do we pull this together to create a tool for beekeepers to allow them to learn and grow in their beekeeping, whether they're a commercial, whether you're a sideliner, or whether you're a hobbyist, whatever you do, it's going to work for you. So.
Well, that's what this expo is all about, is creativity. I think that blue ribbon is well deserved, and it's awesome. I think records are important. I go into a yard of 40 hives, and there's a few of them that at some point are queenless, or maybe this or that, and sometimes I'm not very good or forget to have something to write it down. So having something to just, oh, this is a problem, change it right there, and boom,
throw it on there.
You come back, and now you know what you did 2 weeks before, which is really nice. So, fellas, really appreciate you guys. Well, just like you, we have more ideas and more things coming in the future. Awesome. So we'll see you in the next video.
2025.
Oh, well, we made it back. I don't even know how to describe the North American Honeybee Expo. It's an amazing time. You have an event that was planned in well under a year. Kamon, Laurel, entire staff, Steve, Chris, Jeremy, it's just the entire staff, the Summers, you guys just did a fantastic job. It turned out, as far as me going down with the QueenRightDial, Jason and I are truly humbled to have taken first place in the inventors. That opened up the door for so many opportunities for us. But, coming back, I have this right here that is my Propola box that, my name was included with a list of individuals that, is like truly the greats, I think, in beekeeping. So I've got my observation hive here that Ricky built, Ruth painted. It's got my logo on it. I've got one here that I'm going to hang on the wall. I got so much stuff. I have that bottling system from HillCo. I have a Protect-A-Bee entrance, and I'm not going to disclose what's going to happen with this. It's just truly, it was an honor being part of such an amazing event. So hopefully, this video will kind of tie together a little bit for those that didn't get to go. And I'm standing out here. I wanted to do this because Ian could not go, and Ian, it's snowing in Ohio, so I had to walk out here, and it's almost like I'm trudging through the 3 feet of snow, But, it was just such a great event. My voice, is a little hit today. But, everybody that I met and shook hands with, everybody that watches me, you don't know how many people came up, and like Ashby, and, I finally got to meet Etienne, and it's just so many people that I watch, and they come up, and like when Ashby came over, he's like, I've been dying to meet you, and, wanted to meet you before I left. And I'm like, you're Ashby. You know, it's just, you know, people like that. And like when I was talking to Etienne, I didn't get to meet him last year, but this year I did. And like, you know, I know who he is. And then we're talking about like, you know, the data and as far as his season and stuff like that. And it's something else when those folks know you, you know. But you know, I could just go on and on and on. But I just truly want to say thank you to everybody. You know, and if you do have an opportunity to go in the future to the North American Honeybee Expo, definitely do it. It's just, it's well worth it. It's more like a family when you go down there. You know, we're sitting down speaking with Richard Knoll, and he made the trip all the way from France over, and that's just what he was talking about. It's just, it's, you know, it's such an amazing time. You know, Richard was talking about, you know, you even have folks like Bob Benny who, you know, they're just regular people. And Bob was out, you know, greeting people, and, you know, you have the VIP list that they're walking around and speaking with everybody, and it's just, really, it's just an entire family there. So, but again, I just want to say thank you, appreciate everybody watching, and until the next one.